Public transport can be pretty scary, right? You're crammed in with strangers feeling pretty vulnerable. This video really shows that. It's from Edmonton, where a woman in black is trying to settle in and catch some sleep. But out of nowhere, she starts yanking on her long chain necklace, wrapping it around her neck with her eyes still shut. Then she sits up, feet on the floor, head down, hair covering her face. She pushes her hair aside, takes off the necklace, drops it on the floor, and shifts over as other people get on at Central Station. Fast forward a bit, and she looks totally normal. She digs around in a red bag, pulls out what seems like her phone, then puts it back. That's when things get really creepy. Her eyes go wide, her jaw tenses up, and she looks like she's possessed. She starts grinding her teeth, tilting her head back, runs her hands through her hair, and suddenly roars at other passengers. Then she lunges at a guy next to her and grabs him by the throat. After that, she just strolls over to the subway door like nothing happened, waiting calmly for her stop. But the guy she attacked isn't having it. The person filming suggests she might be possessed. The camera zooms out as the filmer tells someone to call security. Turns out they're already on it. They show up and take the guy down, while the woman just collapses. The video leaves us wondering if she was on something or if she really got possessed for a moment. So here's what happened. William, a double amputee, was trying to get on a B-24 bus in Brooklyn. The bus driver opened the door, but as William was trying to get in, he fell. Instead of helping him, the heartless driver just closed the door and drove off. A neighbor caught the whole thing on video. You can see a guy in a white truck trying to get the driver's attention, but it was too late. William needs dialysis 3 times a week, and the B-24 bus is his only way to get to the hospital. The MTA is investigating and has taken the driver off the road. William doesn't want the guy to lose his job, but he just wants the driver to learn from this and treat people with respect. Can you believe it? Some teams decided to have a live bull as their mascot. Like, seriously? That's just asking for trouble. Well, the bull decided it had enough of being a mascot and made a run for it. It almost trampled some players on the field. Luckily, nobody got hurt, but I bet they'll think twice before using a bull as their mascot again. In this clip, we see a heartbreaking story about a rising rapper who let the negative attention that came with his newfound fame push him to do reckless things, ultimately leading to a tragedy that could have been avoided.
Niggas not outside. Bro, stay on cue, what do you mean?
LV Slim was an up-and-coming rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. While not much is known about his background in the mainstream, Baton Rouge has a vibrant hip-hop scene that's produced some big names. You got artists like NBA Youngboy, Kevin Gates, and Boozy Badass, and LV Slim was seen as the next promising talent. During a Facebook Live, LV Slim is out in his neighborhood, seemingly looking for trouble with his rivals. His viewers keep telling him to go home, then things take a shocking turn. He gets shot.
Yeah, he's from what I...
Thankfully, he survived his injuries, but the incident grabbed media attention and made him crave even more fame. This led him to take even more reckless risks in the future, which ultimately resulted in his tragic death. His passing hit the community hard and brought more attention to the ongoing problem of violence. This cat Penny can totally see ghosts, according to her owner. The owner posted some videos on TikTok that show Penny acting super weird, like she's playing with someone we can't see. It's freaky.
My cat Penny can see ghosts. Here's some video evidence.
Number 1 on the list of dangerous roads is the Camino de la Muerte, or Road of Fate in Bolivia. It's a narrow, rocky downhill stretch that's about 50 miles long. It's so treacherous that the Inter-American Development Bank named it the most dangerous road in the world back in 1995. with around 200 to 300 people dying on it each year. In this video, a bus driver is trying to navigate this risky road, which had just been hit by heavy rain, making landslides a real concern. To keep his passengers safe, he orders them off the bus, and they watch in fear as he tries to inch across a shaky, crumbling section of sand and rock that really shouldn't be crossed. Some passengers try to help him out, with one guy even signaling for the driver to steer away from the edge. It looks like he's going to make it, but suddenly, the ground gives way, and the bus tips over the cliff, crashing through the trees and tumbling down the mountain. Luckily, all 50 passengers survived the terrifying ordeal, but sadly, the driver didn't make it. In Alliance, Ohio, this woman got into a fight with her boyfriend and then tried to run him over when he went to the police station for help. The cops told her to get out of her car, but she wouldn't listen. They had to break the window and drag her out, and she even rammed a police car in the process. The woman's sister was freaking out in the background, and the cops think she was on drugs.
Out of the car, or you are under arrest.
He needs to stay away from me.
48 headquarters. Stay right here.
Okay.
Don't touch her.
Do not let him touch her. No, tell him to stay away from me.
What's your name?
Stay away from me.
Here's the deal. You can either come out of the car or I'm going to break out the window.
Tell him to stop.
I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit.
Away.
No, you can go over there.
No.
No! 48 headquarters. She's trying to take off. We got a pursuit. She almost just struck Olivia. Now she's got the collar pinned in. No. Get out of the car! Get out! Get out!
They arrested her and she's now in jail on a $100,000 bond. She's facing some serious charges, including assault and resisting arrest. What happens on a bus can be pretty scary, but what about before the students even get on? Footage of close calls with passing cars as young ones try to board buses has been popping up all over Canada and the US. Here's just one example. A group of young ones, excited and ready for school, cross the street to get to their bus when suddenly, out of nowhere, a white car comes flying by, nearly hitting them. The car zooms through the lane where the bus is waiting with its doors wide open for the students. If that car had gone through just a second sooner, it could have changed all their lives in an instant, just for the sake of getting to work 5 seconds earlier. Is that kind of risk worth it? Absolutely not. TikTok user Jersey Son was just hanging out, wanting to meet a client when he got approached by someone who was straight out of a classic Karen scenario. She was threatening to call the cops on him for, well, it's hard to say because he was just standing on a public sidewalk. He mentions in the video description that it's all real and that his 1, 2, 3 at the start was just a playful jab at her. Honestly, she gave him exactly the reaction he was looking for. In this video, 2 ladies are having a heated argument about a dog. The girl with the camera is shouting at the other girl in the car about how she's treating the dog.
You keep punching your dog, I'm gonna f***ing call 911 on your ass. Give me the dog, bitch. Give me the dog. Don't f***ing do that, you f***ing bitch. I will f***ing hurt you.
I understand.
Don't f***ing do that. Are you a f***ing idiot?
Suddenly, the girl who was yelling finds herself in the back of a cop car, handcuffed. She's saying, "I'm here because I yelled at a woman for being abusive to her dog, and now I'm in trouble for disorderly conduct."
I am in the back of a cop car right now, handcuffed, because I yelled at a lady for, disorderly conduct, for yelling at a lady for beating the shit out of her dog. I cannot f***ing wait to sue the f*** out of these people.
Did you see the new Terrifier film? If so, was Art the Clown there to watch it with you? That's what happened here as a cosplayer dressed as Art entered the theater and sat down to watch. Sure, he's not actually Art the Clown, however, it's still very scary. How would you react if you saw this in your theater? This TikTok video is wild. A guy came home and found a huge crocodile chilling inside. Like, can you imagine walking in and seeing that?
Oh my goodness. Holy shit.
Check out this hilarious tow truck fail. The driver totally misjudged the height of the car he was hauling, and it ended up smacking into the ceiling. Oops. In this video, a woman is yelling at a boy about his son's bike. She wants it back because she claims it was stolen by some punk-ass teenage criminals. There were 4 guys hanging around her house around 12:05 a.m., and she pointed out that the boy was there at that time. The suspect wants cash back too, maybe because it was sold by his son, but the woman insists she just wants the bike returned to her son.
Cash. Hey, I need that back. That's my son's bike. You were at my house. And you took it. I just got it from a friend. I don't give a f, man. You know that that's Cash's bike. You were there. This is my son's bike that was stolen at 12:05 a.m. on 8/24. You were at, and he was at my house. He was at my house that morning, that evening at 7:21. I have you on ring. You and 3 other guys. And this is my son's bike.
She also mentions something about a sticker being peeled off and slick tires. Honestly, these young ones definitely look guilty of stealing that bike if you ask me.
This has been painted, the sticker's off, that's the slick tire. No.
I got it from Jack.
Cash? Oh, you got it from Jack. There it is. There it is. He got this from Jack.
This is in jail on a $10,000 bond. A bunch of creeps broke into a bunch of houses in Bucktown, and it was all caught on camera.
It was just very scary coming home to something like that.
People are freaking out and beefing up their security systems. One guy, Richard, got home to find his drawers all ransacked.
They were clearly looking for, they were going through my bathrooms, they went through my office, they were looking for items to take.
His dog, Parsnip, was lucky to be in the kitchen. A few things were stolen, but thankfully everyone's okay. The burglars were quick. One homeowner thinks the cops missed them by just a couple of minutes.
But I do have electronics, iPads, things like that. They took 2 coffee table books and a blanket.
These guys were patient, waiting for people to leave before breaking in. The police are looking for a gray van that the burglars used to get away. They're also looking for a silver GMC Savannah van with a big dent. These guys are still out there, and the police need to catch them.
I think moving forward, even though I have cameras, I'm having somebody actually come tomorrow to install a full-blown security system.
So there was this crazy fight at Little Caesars a while back. 2 women were going at it in the parking lot and the cops had to break it up. One woman said that the other one was harassing her all morning, so they got into a big brawl.
Let go of her.
I'm not. Tell her to get off. She's not.
You're holding her hair.
Yeah,
Let go of her hair.
Tell her to leave me alone. Like that. She attacked me. Like
Stop.
Yeah, she still got you kicked. Yeah.
Let go of her. Let go of her.
The cops were trying to calm them down, but one woman was losing her mind. Her family was trying to talk some sense into her, but she wasn't having it. The other woman involved said this wasn't the first time they'd had problems.
You're gonna get tased. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I don't got nothing. I just came up from jail. Yeah, but you just seen her attacking me. I was jumping, bro.
Yeah, but while I'm here, you can't sit here and punch her.
She said the crazy woman had been coming to her house and causing trouble, so they decided to meet up and talk it out. Unfortunately, things got way out of hand.
Really? What's your badge number? Because you seen
the car. Get in the car.
I'm not resisting.
Get in the car.
I'm not resisting. I was coming to get my kids some food. You hear me? That's cool. Okay, I'll be in the rest. I didn't do nothing though. You hear him? I didn't do nothing. Pulled up over here. That's her car right there. Okay, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, that's fine.
When I tell you to let go of her, you're not letting go of her.
That's fine. I wasn't going to. She attacked me.
Okay, and where is she at?
Listen, she was right there in the car.
You gotta do what we asked you to do.
That's fine. Even the ladies from CC's told you. Kids, baby dad, it's my kid's dad's baby mom. She been saying my kid's going back to CSB. She said she's telling CSB he my. I got it all recorded. My mom got it recorded. My mom had to pull up. She been harassing me all morning. I've been going live all morning. She been threatening me all morning.
Bring it down.
I'm tired of her. For the last five.
Let me figure it out.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't even mean to laugh to be loud with you, Thornton. For the last 5 years, I done lost my kids. I lost my housing, everything behind her. I'm tired. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Because I'm tired. I'm tired. Leave me alone. I'm tired of her. With me. I'm not going in the back of the bus car. I'm not. I'm not. And you want to get off of me. Please get off of me. Get off of me. Hey, get off of me. I want him off of me.
You're in handcuffs.
I'm not, but I shouldn't be. The lady, Mom, the lady just told him. I said I was coming to get pizza. Okay, well, let him go. He's grabbing me. Get off of me.
He gonna talk calm.
Yes.
He gonna talk calm.
Step
He
back,
just
please.
told me I can help.
He just told me I can help.
I got it.
Thank you. See? Thank you, sir. I want him off of me. I'm tired of her. I'm not. You're not taking him. I'm not talking to them. Our God is real. Wait, boy. I need you to calm down. I'm not getting him back of the police car. I'm not.
How about that? Just sit down in there.
She doesn't have to
get all the way in.
No, this is.
I'm not. Can I tell you what happened? Because they talking, them all her friends.
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Turn your body cam. Is your body cam on?
Yeah,
okay, so this is what happened. She came to my house last night. That's my car. I got the whole video. I got cameras in my house.
She wrecked your car?
No, that's my car in the red car right here.
Okay, right there.
Okay, so let me tell you. I got license and insurance.
I'm not worried about you.
I know. Let me tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you the truth. She came to my house last night. My phone in my car, the video. I got everything in my car. She came to my house at 5 o'clock this morning trying to bust in my house, bro. My baby dad answered the door. She was trying to kick him out the way. My daughter was on the chair. I was drunk last night, so I ain't gonna lie. I didn't hear the shit happening. So when I woke up this morning, she called on my phone like, let's meet up. She like, meet me on Cary. So I'm like, I'm not meeting you on Cary.
I know, we got a call earlier
I'm
for
okay with
someone
real with you.
screaming.
I ain't lying to
Yes,
you.
sir. Yeah.
She lying. These is all her peoples. They all came to fight me. I pulled up by myself. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I got a call on Tuesday. I'm tired of me and my family. When the police came, they had me down. I'm like, get the off of me. Ask the white people at Little Caesars. They was right there the whole time. These is all her friends.
Would you like to press charges?
Yes, hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Run the video out of Little Caesars. Hell yeah.
Are you
And I already got a protection order on.
Okay.
I'm tired. I want them to take my cuffs off so I can beat this. I want to beat her. I want to beat her. I'm tired. That's why I didn't let her go. I'm tired.
Yes, you would like to talk to me?
Kevin had just dropped me off at my sister's house. Kevin dropped me off. I told him, I said, you going back to this girl's house at 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, you don't think she gonna do nothing to my baby? I got it all recorded. I've been recording all morning on Facebook. I've been recording.
So your baby dad went back to her house?
Yes, he
Over
said
there
it. He told me, he said he been being faithful to her. And I said, okay, but you was with me all morning. You say that, but you got my daughter at her house. And I said, can you please take me to my baby? So she took me to get my baby. When she got me took me to get my baby, I stood out.
So they brought you over here to her house?
I stood outside her house. My kid's father was there, and he brought my daughter. He brought me my baby. I never went to her house. I was at his window, and I said, Kevin, can you go get my baby? He said, you know you don't have custody, right? And I said, Kevin, that's fine. Why would you bring my baby somewhere where she don't like them? Why would you bring my kids somewhere where she gonna hurt them?
So what happened here?
I walked here to come get my kids some food. When I walked up, it was her. She said something. She said, you're gonna jump me. I said, why? I said, I'm not here for you. I keep walking up. She got on the phone. She called somebody. So we square up, and she attacked me. She started biting my face. That's when she was like, you know you're going to jail, right? You're going to jail. And I said, I'm not letting you go there. She said, call the police. I said, okay, call him. I'm not letting him go till the police come.
You both squared up like willingly ready to both ready to fight.
And I said, I'm not letting him go till the police come. He came, and then he was like, let her, was it you? It was him.
Some other officer.
Oh, it was the other one. He was like, let her go, and I said, I'm not. And I asked him, can he help me up? I'm like, please.
Hopefully they were able to sort things out later. This American missionary in Uganda was acting like a complete jerk. He was unbelievably rude and downright racist toward the hotel staff, going so far as to throw punches at one of the employees.
You hate Jesus? You hate yourself? You hate me? You disgrace Jesus? Come on, bitch. Yeah, feel me. Fuck Uganda. You come up to the Lord Jesus Christ. You f***ers. Look at Christ who died for you. Look, I've come to help Uganda, but Uganda hates Jesus through this son of a bitch.
It was like he thought he was some sort of king, basically telling everyone, I'm the boss here, and you all have to follow my orders.
No, you obey what I say. I don't obey you. Bitch, in the name of Jesus Christ, Uganda has come under our condemnation. You f***ing repent or you f***ing die.
The situation blew up when the police arrived, and you'd think they would have arrested him on the spot. They did put the missionary in the car, but in a crazy twist, it was actually the guy he assaulted who ended up in the back seat. The whole thing was completely messed up and unfair. Check out this hilarious video from Thailand. A bunch of tourists were trying to take a selfie with some elephants, and this little elephant decided to play a prank on them. It pushed one woman over with its trunk, and then it knocked the guy down too. It was so funny. A little kitty cat got itself into a sticky situation on a busy road. Luckily, a kind Ohio State Highway Patrol trooper named Katie came to the rescue.
You're okay, bud. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay.
The scared kitty tried to hide in the police car, but Katie and a helpful person managed to get it to safety.
Come on. You gotta let go. All right, come on. It's probably hot in there, too. I know. We'll just put it in the back seat of my car. Here, I'll unlock it. Okay. Open it.
The little furball got right in the back seat of the police car, and it wasn't too happy about it. It was taken to the Toledo Humane Society and was given the perfect name, Trooper.
You're okay, bud.
Now Trooper is safe and sound in its new forever home. It's a happy ending for a scared little kitty. Talk about karma biting back. A guy tried to burn down a barber shop in Australia, but things didn't go as planned. He ended up setting himself on fire. Police released a video showing two guys on bikes wearing helmets rolling up to the shop. One of them smashed the door with a hammer, then tried to light the place on fire, but the fire flashed back and the guy caught fire. He had to do the stop, drop, and roll to put himself out. The two guys then took off on their bikes, and the police are still looking for them. In Hidalgo County, Texas, on October 8, 2024, during Operation Lone Star, a Texas Department of Public Safety aircraft spotted a Dodge Charger dropping off two undocumented immigrants at a Love's Travel Stop parking lot in Donna. The pilots kept an eye on the scene as the two people tried to hide among the parked trucks.
Advising vehicles getting back on frontage.
Black t-shirts, blue jeans walking away from you. Those are going to be the individuals.
Meanwhile, a DPS trooper found a Dodge Charger, but the driver sped off.
Left turn on Ivy, left turn on Ivy.
Left turn on Ivy.
West up.
South on 12, south on 12. Back towards it.
There it is. Signal 4. Nope.
Coming on to Gloria.
Southwest on frontage.
Can you see over there by the BBC 5 feet? Hit unsuccessful. He's in the parking lot. Looks like a motel parking lot.
Whatever. Northbound, whatever.
Northbound, row, Longoria from 83.
Okay, you take a look. There's an agent right now.
After 2 pit maneuvers, the driver, Juan Xavier Rodriguez from Mission, who's also a member of the Valuco gang, stopped and then tried to run away on foot. Troopers, along with Florida Highway Patrol officers, caught and arrested Rodriguez for smuggling and evading arrest.
Get down on the ground, okay? Put your head behind your back. Get your head behind your back. Okay. Get your head behind your back. Stop resisting.
It turned out he also had a federal warrant for smuggling aliens. The 2 immigrants were handed over to the U.S. Border Patrol. A bunch of thugs armed with a knife kicked in the door of a house in Callum Vale. They threatened a young woman with a knife and stole some jewelry. Then they stole a car and headed to Sunnybank Hills. They tried to break into another house there, but the alarm went off.
Must have used something here to smash the glass.
I didn't steal anything.
Not a thing. The alarm has spooked them.
They also tried another house, but someone scared them off. They were also spotted trying to break into a house in Chelmer, but again, they got spooked. The police are now on the hunt for these guys and the stolen car. Hopefully, they'll be caught soon. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you can swim wherever you want. In 2024, 2 tourists jumped into the waters of the San Michele Cemetery in Venice, and locals caught it on film. Now they're facing a big fine and could be banned from the city for up to 5 years. A guy named Mike Cass, who lives in Carlsbad, California, once used his drone to track down a clown that had been spotted in the area. From up in the air, he sees someone wandering around a big building who might be wearing a clown costume, though it's hard to tell from a distance. As he keeps searching, he finds the building, but no one's around. But when he checks the footage later, he notices a strange guy lurking behind him. For nearly a year, Mike has no luck finding the clown again, until one day during a random flight, he spots it again.
Wait, I see something in the distance. Let me zoom in, hold on. Yo, what is that? Probably nothing. Yo! What the heck? Yo! Oh my god! Look at this! There are power lines. I wish I could fly my quadcopter. I know you guys are gonna say go closer. What the heck? Oh my god. Wait, where's this kid? Dude! Oh my god! Look at it!
He jumps right back into action, chasing the clown into the woods, but has to back off when he gets near some power lines. After that encounter, the clown vanishes and is never seen or heard from again. Honestly, it's hard to tell if this whole thing is even real. There's a clown right there.
Dude. Oh my god. Yo, there's a clown right there. Where's my Mavic? I'm going up.
Back in December 2020, some Cleveland cops had to become animal rescuers. A poor deer got itself tangled up in some phone wires outside someone's house. The cop showed up and saw the deer struggling to break free.
That's a cable wire? Otherwise it would have jolted it.
Well, it's so many of them, I don't know what is what. And he keep moving so much, I cut it. I cut his leg. Huh?
It's definitely cable, alright.
Okay.
Would have electrocuted him.
They had to figure out how to help the scared creature without hurting it.
Well, I ain't got cable. And don't nobody live upstairs.
Is that electrical wire? I don't know, and I don't want to find out. I don't think so. It looks insulated. Even if you cut it, he's got it so tied into it, the leg is done.
Oh my God.
What power company do you have?
Well, it was
CPP?
Spectrum. Oh, no, Cleveland Public.
If we cut that line, she'll run.
Yeah.
I mean, it still looks like it. Because if you cut it, it'll loosen up, hopefully.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I just don't know what kind of line it is.
That's I don't want to go cutting lines.
So what is that to the...
That looks like a phone.
That's what I was kind of thinking. The bell company.
I'm going to take it down to the ground. You can cut it. You know, just pin it and then cut it. I'm comfortable with that?
It's going to run, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a free animal, man.
Yeah. Hopefully that thing will come out.
It's just wrapped around there.
Yeah, that's I think the legs.
Unless you want to tackle it.
No, I'm good.
I'm an animal guy.
Estimated 3257 East 100.
We're going to help you out, buddy. Relax.
So, yeah, quit yanking on that leg.
Is that your phone?
I don't have a phone.
You ain't got no phone? All right.
The twist, she's going to, she's going to kick around. And
All right. I'm going to try and take it
it'd be
down.
quicker just to snip it.
All right. Come here, buddy. Come here. It's all right.
They carefully held on to the deer while another officer cut the wires.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Come in.
Is
Go,
that...
Jim.
Fuck, that's good. Just snip that
What
shit.
kind of wire is it?
It's phone. It's nothing.
It's nothing?
It's nothing. It's a phone. She said she don't have a phone. Come on, baby. Calm down. It's all right. You want to cut this in? It's okay.
Here, I'm gonna cut this in.
Here come a...
After a little while, they finally freed the deer.
This part. Oh my God, that's a tie. This is twisting. Yeah, he's gonna run. That's what we want. Unless you want him. You want him, ma'am?
Nice, dude.
All right.
Nice.
Ready, John? Is it
Yep.
good?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Come on, buddy. It's all you, bud. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. We got you.
See, it's a working leg.
Yeah.
Watch out. Yeah. Pissed off. Come on this way. This way. This way.
Let's just give him some space. Give him some space.
This way. Can you go over?
You went behind the garage.
It was a pretty cool rescue, and those cops deserve a pat on the back. Check out this amazing rescue during Hurricane Milton. A brave crew saved an elderly woman from floodwaters. The poor lady couldn't walk on her own, so the rescuers helped her by carrying her.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. We're good.
What's that way, Fire? Nancy wants to jump up in the back.
Little Big Planet is a super popular puzzle platformer series with around 10 million user-created levels, plus 3 main console games, 2 handheld versions, and 4 spin-offs. It's all about user-generated content, created under Sony's Play, Create, Share idea. The games let you guide Sackboy and his friends on adventures through millions of user-made worlds, and they're designed for young ones enjoyed by millions of children around the globe. You wouldn't expect to find anything creepy in Little Big Planet that might freak young ones out, but surprisingly, there are quite a few Easter eggs that have intrigued players for years, and some of them are definitely a bit eerie. In 2019, a bunch of gamers found a secret, creepy image in an old PlayStation 3 game. It was a bloody man with weird eyes and a messed up face. Nobody knows what was there, but it's definitely not something you'd expect in a child-friendly game like Little Big Planet. The bloody man image is super creepy. No one knows what was in the game's development. It's weird because it's so scary, and it doesn't seem like it would have made it into the final game. The files have been deleted, so we'll never know the truth. This guy on a motorcycle thinks he's a superhero or something. He sees this flood and thinks, hey, I can ride through that. Well, let's just say he was sorely mistaken. Mother Nature is not messing around, and she quickly taught him a lesson about the power of water.
Ay, cuando caiga para el pingo, yo lo quiero ver.
Check out this crazy video from Nevis. This Karen is making a huge scene on a public beach, trying to stop people from enjoying it. She's acting like she owns the place. People are shocked and can't believe what they're seeing. You gotta watch the end of the video. It's wild.
Get the back of police for the children.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
One more up. One more up. The elevator gets stuck. I'm recording this and I'm posting this. One more. You put the fire alarm? Pull it. Yeah, we have to pull the fire alarm. Pull it. Pull every fire alarm possible. Pull it. If you see fire alarm, pull it. Pull every fire alarm. Go, break it. There's no cameras, right?
A Canadian family was on vacation when their young ones got stuck in an elevator. Instead of staying chill and waiting for someone to help, they started running around the hotel, trying to set off every fire alarm.
This is how we have to do it. Because who cares? Who cares? They're not doing nothing. Look at them. Look, he's just standing there. Go. Be careful, people. People, be careful. Maintenance is coming. You might hurt them when you do this.
They're up. Or they're down right there.
Wait. Be careful. Maintenance are coming. Watch your feet. Maintenance are coming to take care of this. No.
They're right here.
Yeah, they are there.
Right.
Yeah. They are, but maintenance will be able to open it. Yeah, they should be able. Well, so where are they?
When that didn't work, they went back to the elevator and tried to force the doors open, which broke the elevator. I guess elevators in Canada are just built tougher, huh? So the cops got a call about a bank robbery.
911, where's your emergency?
Dollar Bank on Chippewa. I think those, this is Officer Bozek Broadview. I think those guys are hitting the Dollar Bank right now. Yep.
Okay, you think there's a bank robbery occurring at 7500 Chippewa? Okay, bank robbery, 7500 Chippewa.
Two dudes were driving a black Toyota Camry, no license plate, speeding down Chippewa towards Brockville Road. They were wearing hoodies and masks, looking super shady. The cops needed backup, so they radioed in their location.
Okay, approaching Walling. Is he speeding up?
No plate. Westbound. 480 westbound.
I copy, you good to pursue.
Copy, I'm on him. Speed 38, getting back westbound. I got two car units with me. Speed 90, still westbound, coming up to the bridge, going over the bridge. Speed 105, traffic heavy. Speed 90, traffic still moderate. If there's any troopers in the area, that would be some help. We're still northbound, coming up to Grant.
They chased the robbers down the road, but it wasn't easy.
They just hit a vehicle to bail. One male bailed. One male bailed. He hit my car. Tell that Garfield, yeah, he's got to pursue on his own. My vehicle is dysfunctional at this point. They struck a vehicle, West 85th and Lorraine. I'm out on foot.
Finally, the cops rammed the robber's car, forcing it off the road.
Cuffs. I got cuffs. We got one in custody, 89th and Lorraine. I think I broke my finger. You guys good? Both good? Good job. You get the other guy too? Nice. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna walk back to my cruiser. Alright. He hasn't been patted down yet, right? No.
The robbers got a bit banged up, but they were okay. The cops called for medical help just to be safe, even though they were hurt. The cops cuffed them to make sure they didn't try anything. The situation was under control. This drone footage was shot in October 2017, and it shows a shark getting close to a 7-meter crab boat near Port Lincoln, South Australia. You can see the shark swimming under the boat, and then out of nowhere it turns around and nudges the back of the boat. The person who posted a video explains that the shark came up after they took a pot out while it was swimming nearby. They didn't drag the shark and it didn't drag them either, but it did push its nose against the motor and started nudging them around. At one point, it even put its mouth over the echo sounder transducer. Throughout the video, the shark surfaces a few times, which is pretty nerve-wracking to watch. Thankfully, it doesn't seem to do any damage before finally swimming away. Check this out. This black car pulls up to this apartment building, driving like a total maniac. They almost crash into the wall. Then this guy jumps out of the car and climbs over the gate. The driver helps him out and they both rush into one of the apartments. They grab some stuff and book it out of there. In March 2023, around 2 a.m., 3 armed guys broke into a Houston apartment by smashing the back patio glass door. They clearly knew what they were doing, even covering the cameras as they went inside. The scariest part? The residents were wide awake in their living room, watching everything happen. They didn't even get a chance to call the cops, but here's the kicker. The armed men didn't just grab cash or jewelry, they also stole the resident's $4,000 French bulldog. In what looked like a regular suburban neighborhood, one woman's frustration with her neighbor escalated into a full-blown mess. She was annoyed that their house was too close to hers and that their car was parked just inches from her own. Over the span of a week, she called the police more than 5 times, getting louder and more demanding with each call. But as the officers kept coming back, what started as a silly argument over property lines and parking took a surprising turn. When the cops showed up, they tracked down the woman who had been calling about her neighbor being too close to her yard. She even called the fire department because a wire from a light pole was hanging too low on her side.
Hello. Hi. Did you call?
Okay.
Did you call us too?
Here's the thing. Mr. Buckland?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Mrs.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Paul.
Nice to meet you.
My husband's Robert Allendahl.
Okay.
My son is he lives here with me.
Okay.
My husband passed away 2 years, 7 months ago, okay?
Okay.
I went to Texas. I came back. I just got back today. I seen this stuff, okay? I'm very upset. I'm sorry. Record it. I really don't care.
Oh, no, you're fine.
This guy's turned to be a jerk. He's a young punk ass.
That's okay. So the other party lives over here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. 1980, I bought that house. We bought that house, my husband and I.
Okay, so you live there too?
No, I lived here. We lived here. My husband and I lived here. We bought that house.
Okay. Okay.
In 1983, we sold the house.
Okay.
Steve and Janet Carrera.
Okay.
Who we bought it from was the, which is so funny because, so, I'm going to calm down. I'm at this point. Okay, so I come home from Texas after a week being gone.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
He has pushed and pushed and pushed.
Okay.
My son, he said, can we use your driveway? We have used it for 44 years.
He wanted to use your driveway.
This guy that is not, no. This guy now that is in this house, does not own it.
So he rents it?
I don't know. You ask me. You tell me.
Okay, so you sold it in 1983. This guy now lives here. He's renting it probably or possibly.
No, I don't even know.
Okay,
It's
you don't
supposedly his grandparents.
know. Okay.
He says you can't drive up and down the driveway anymore. Dip says okay, turns around, walks off.
Okay. He doesn't want you guys to drive up and down this
Up
driveway.
and down this driveway, which is a.
Right, like a.
This is private.
Like an
that is
easement?
not. Yes, man, sir. I'm
Okay.
sorry. So this is what he's doing. Okay. See how his van and his car
Yeah.
is right on the borderline. Can you legally do that?
Ma'am, we're not getting involved in this. We're just
Yes,
here to
you
tell
are.
you that there's no, no, we're not.
As police officers, as fire department, no, you're not.
Hang on.
Personal.
Hang on, ma'am.
I'm asking for help.
I'm trying to relay.
I've been here 51 years.
Ma'am, the other thing too is that
I don't want to back off. I'm sorry.
this driveway, it might be an easement, but that's also going to be a civil
Sir,
issue.
come back, because I don't mean that rudely.
Wait, ma'am, you are rude. That's.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm okay. I'm
Mr.
okay.
Springer, please.
So, to be frank, there's a couple things going
Please
on.
do.
Okay, you're intoxicated because I can smell it on your breath.
I have drank some wine, yes, because I'm done with this man.
Okay, and I'm what you would call an expert in finding people that are intoxicated.
Okay.
So, but
Does
you're
that-
hang on, but listen to me, okay?
Oh my
You're
God.
on your property right now, and that's fine. Okay, but what I'm saying is, you're animated. Your cause this to be a bigger issue than it needs to be. Now listen, the right of way here, that's gonna be a civil issue, okay?
Civil means.
Civil means you need to go talk to a lawyer and
God.
either take him to small claims or figure something out to talk to an attorney because
We're
that's
talking money.
because that's a land issue.
Okay.
As the officers tried to talk to her neighbor, the woman kept walking away, making the situation way worse than it needed to be. The police tried to calm her down and told her to go back inside, but she wouldn't have it and kept yelling at her neighbor.
Don't do that.
That's the property line.
That's stupid. Don't do that.
No, it's
Yeah, I know. Don't do that. It's attached to two poles that have power
Listen to
on
me.
it.
My husband was a licensed black Christian.
I don't
Who do you
care.
think ran this freaking line? He's licensed right here in Brookmere, Oklahoma. Lightning Electric.
Ma'am, we're still talking to him.
I bet you are.
Okay. Do not make me take you to
you
jail
were
for
so-
obstruction.
Do it.
I do not want to
I'm
do
not
that.
obstructing anything.
I'm trying to go over and
I
talk
want
to
to
this
be
person.
heard. Go.
Okay.
Look at his pupils. Grow up. Get serious. Grow up.
Look in the mirror.
No, you need to grow up.
Ma'am.
You own this property. Do you own this property? I'm on my own property.
You're obstructing.
No,
Stop.
I'm not.
Stop. I told you what would happen. Stop.
No, I don't. You fucked up.
Get on the ground. Stop.
Eventually, they had to cuff her for obstructing their investigation. When they put the cuffs on, she started acting strangely, claiming the police broke her leg and arm.
You broke my leg and my arm. I'm not kidding. Stop.
Roll over.
I can't. Oh.
God, lady.
Oh my God. Oh my God. My leg's broke.
No, it's not.
David! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my God. You broke my leg. You broke my leg.
Can you get off your arm?
I can't.
Are you
Stop.
able to get off your arm?
No. Stop. Oh my God. It's
Huh? Okay.
it's broke. No,
It's
stop.
not.
Yes, it is. Fuck, I heard it.
Squad this way, right?
I want an ambulance 911, please. I didn't cross his... David!
You didn't cross it, but you're not allowing us
Oh my
to talk.
God.
She was taken to a local hospital where doctors found out her legs were perfectly fine. However, she was still in handcuffs when she was discharged. Later on, she even filed a lawsuit against the police, claiming excessive force, but that was tossed out just a year later. What do you think about all this? Let us know in the comments. This tourist had a totally different experience than most people who visit India. She seemed determined to annoy the locals at any cost, even grabbing onto a passing scooter and refusing to let one guy leave a religious site. We don't know all the details, but a lot of folks think she might have been drunk or on some kind of drug. It was definitely bizarre. Yikes, this is nuts. These thrill seekers got stuck 200 feet in the air during a storm. Can you imagine being up there in that heavy rain and wind?
Ya no sabía si estaba temblando por miedo o por pedo.
If you're thinking about doing something like this, check the weather first. It's not worth the risk. A couple was in a total panic trying to stop a cruise ship from leaving without them. Tourists were having a blast on a day trip in the Bahamas, but they were supposed to be back on the ship by 3:30 p.m. They showed up 45 minutes late, and the hatch was already closed. It was the last day of a week-long cruise on Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Seas, the biggest cruise ship in the world. The journey started in Miami and made several stops in the Caribbean before hitting the Bahamas. This isn't the first time folks have been left behind by cruise ships.
That is someone that has missed the boat.
One desperate mom dropped to her knees when she realized she was stranded, and to make things worse, her 3 young ones were still on board.
She has her kids on the boat, and she's not on there.
CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg has some advice for all cruise passengers. Stick to the 90-minute rule. That means if the ship's leaving at 6, aim to be back by 4:30. The cruise lines aren't held responsible if you miss the boat. It's in their contract. If you're late, the ship will sail without you. So if you get left behind, it's all on you. Next time, make sure to be back on time so you don't end up like those poor folks. On June 3rd, 2021, an old lady was working at an apartment office when 2 guys walked in, pretending to be renters. She went to greet them, but one of them pulled out a gun. He choked her, forced her to the ground, and stole her jewelry. The other guy searched the office for money. The old lady did everything they told her, but they were still mean to her and hurt her before running away. In a video, you can see a guy running into an elevator, looking really scared. He's pressing all the buttons like crazy. When his girlfriend gets in, he starts screaming in panic, which makes her hesitate. Even though she tries to calm him down, he's so scared that she just leaves. One early morning in March 2023, an officer was on a routine patrol when he spotted a fight breaking out in front of a bar in Tomo, Wisconsin. A 23-year-old guy had shown up, but he wasn't welcome because of past allegations of assaulting 2 female bartenders. When they asked him to leave, he refused, leading to a physical scuffle as they tried to remove him. The officer recognized this guy well, having dealt with him before during another bar fight, where the man claimed he was attacked because of his sexual orientation.
I have the authority to kick me out of the bar. I've talked to Chad. He hasn't kicked me out. So f you and Amy and her friend. They've been kicking me out for months because I'm a gay. That's really what it comes out. So I'm fine. I'll leave. But okay. I just sat down. I didn't even order a drink because I know Amy's working and she won't serve me.
Amy, the wife of that guy?
No, just one of the bartenders. Gotcha. And this is the bar back, and then the girl in the the turquoise sweater. She's a friend of the bartender, or she's also a bartender as well. They all have problems.
What's your first name again?
Yes,
What's
you
your
know
last
me.
name?
I'm just here. I know what the law is.
Okay, can you talk to her while I move my car quick? Thank you.
The bartender explained that this guy comes in every weekend, and she often has to kick him out. When he's drunk, he gets aggressive and starts trouble with other patrons.
So, what happened?
The guy in question, he was in this bar. He put his hands on 2 of my female bartenders. Sorry, him.
No, I get you. You're coming down
Adrenaline.
still. Yeah, I get it.
We come in and sit down. I sit at a table. I'm not ordering a drink or anything. She's about to sing her song, and that girl and a guy with dreads comes up and tells me I need to leave.
He's came after me. He's grabbed me. He's pushed her. He literally comes in here and he will attack anybody.
Tonight he did that?
He hasn't touched anybody tonight, but he is not allowed in here. He knows that
Yeah.
he gets, and every time I kick him out, he gets violent with somebody. He's not allowed in here, and he keeps coming in every weekend.
He has been told he's not allowed here. I want him trespassed from this property.
They don't have any right to tell me I need to leave.
All right, and you're just sitting there?
Right.
Okay.
Like, I didn't order a drink. Nothing. Like, I'm just sitting there. This happens every time I'm here.
Sorry. He's caused problems every time he comes in here, and I'm done with it.
We haven't been able to find this guy. So we'll formally trespass him today, and then it'll go on his name card in dispatch. So when you guys call and say his name again, it'll pop up that he's trespassed from here.
I know he's done this before, but he's alleging that he was kicked out because he's gay. That's not a correct crime. He said that before about another bar fight he was in, but...
Yeah, my best friend is our gay bartender. This is not a hate crime. The only reason he comes in here is to cause problems with Amy. She's the first one that kicked him out of here.
Yeah, the bartenders, they don't have any right to kick me out of the premises.
They do.
No, they don't.
I'm telling you they do.
No, they don't. I know
I'm
other
not arguing with
bartenders
you.
than you don't know.
I'm not arguing with you.
And if they want you to leave, they can make you leave as well.
But they've been doing this for months, and I just show up. Like,
Okay.
it's discrimination. I'm almost ready to press a lawsuit.
When he realized he was the only one getting a citation, he lost it again. As he resisted arrest, the cops had to use pepper spray to get him to calm down.
He's the one who tackled me out the door. Why isn't he getting a ticket?
Relax.
I'll just leave. I'll just go home. Like,
Relax.
this is just
Okay, well, relax.
I'm just out with my friend. She wanted to sing a song. That was it. And I was standing there waiting for her to sing a song. That's
You don't
it.
raise your voice right now.
Like, I wasn't even trying to take a drink.
Just
Nothing.
relax.
I know they don't want
There's
to.
no need for you to raise your voice right now.
You're right. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so just
I wasn't
relax.
trying to take a drink. There was no need for them to try and kick me out physically. Give me my ID back.
If you can't calm down, you're going to get placed in handcuffs, okay?
Do it.
Okay,
Go
turn around.
ahead.
Turn around.
No, you're not gonna touch me. You have no right to place me under arrest. I did not. Stop. Stop. I'm calling. Stop. No. You're not gonna do anything. I did nothing to you. What the? They kicked me out for nothing. You. No. What the? Stop. No, you have no right.
We'll see it if you don't stop.
I don't fucking care. I work tomorrow. Let me go. I did nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're gonna pepper spray me? You're fucking tackling me for no reason. Stop. No. Let me go. I did nothing to you. I'm just trying to go home.
He liked to fight back against the officers as they put him in cuffs, claiming he needed medical attention. The police said they had to take him to the hospital, but he was still under arrest.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
At the hospital, he kept being uncooperative and even kicked one of the officers, which led to more trouble.
You're at the hospital. Let's go. Is there anything in there? Mine in the car. I'm not trying to. No.
Well, we're at the hospital.
Can you check?
There's
I'm
something,
looking right now. Can you check? I don't have my wallet and I'm on my phone.
It's in the car. We have your wallet.
Give it to me then.
Go.
You can give it to me.
Let's go.
You can give me my fucking identification. Then I'm not at the hospital, am I?
You are at the hospital.
Show me.
Well, open your eyes.
I can't, because you fucking pepper sprayed me. Sir, take me to the hospital.
Calm down. You're at the hospital.
Then, in a sudden move, he spat directly at the officer.
Dude.
Don't spit.
Well, you guys pepper sprayed me. What do you expect? I can't see anything. And you took my phone and everything, and you're not giving me any tissue or anything. You're not being a caring policeman.
Calm down.
No, you guys did this shit to yourself.
Because of all this, the 23-year-old faced some serious charges: felony counts for battery and threats to an officer, resisting arrest causing injury, and discharging bodily fluids at an officer, plus a misdemeanor for disorderly conduct. These were all repeat offenses, and he was released 2 days later on a $300 cash bond. By June 2024, he pleaded no contest to the resisting and discharging bodily fluids charges. The other 2 charges were dismissed but still counted against him. He ended up getting 3 years of probation, even after getting arrested twice more in 2023. Looks like this couple had a little fight. The caption says the girl was twerking on the sunroof and fell through. You can see her apologizing while broken glass fall on his boyfriend. Yikes, this old lady was walking on the sidewalk when these bikers were riding right next to her. She told them to move, but the biker fell off into the street. Cars were driving by and I was so worried he'd get hit. That's a close call. This video is creepy. There's a mannequin head moving around following this person as they walk by. It's even looking at them. And then, stuff starts falling from the cabinets. Spooky. Panera Bread has been making waves lately. Besides that crazy viral clip with a lady in the frying pan, TikTok user Zolov shared a super strange and tense encounter with a Panera employee who didn't seem to believe in packaging.
This is how I should grab my food from a drive-thru. Seriously? I'm not tripping. Why she look so confused? Where did she go? I am not tripping.
Hi, I'm sorry, what was the issue?
You think this is how you should handle your customers, your product?
I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Can I get you anything else? And can you please not record me?
Why would you hand me things like this?
She had a glove on, ma'am, and I didn't hand it to you.
She had a glove? You think this is a normal way to handle customer stuff?
Me not screaming.
Don't you dare give me that corporate tone. You are rude and disrespectful, and this is not okay.
Disrespectful?
Take this back. Take this back, and I want my money back.
You can get out of my drive-thru. There you go.
I want my money back.
Get the f out of my drive-thru.
Take the shit.
One comment I found hilarious was from a user who asked if Panera plans on serving drinks by just pouring them into customers' hands. Panera responded, saying they reached out to Zolov to apologize and gave her a refund. But honestly, we can't imagine that employee is still working there. This should be funny, but honestly, it's pretty sad. A teacher hit his breaking point when a young one threw a chair at his head. I have no idea what those young ones were doing, but the teacher snapped and ended up throwing a chair too. It's like the young ones passed their bad vibes onto him, and he just couldn't take it anymore. If you listen closely, you can hear one young one saying, "That's not funny, boy," right before he took a chair off a desk.
That shit not funny, boy.
At least it sounds like there was one decent young one in the mix, so not everything is lost. This is the weirdest hill you'll ever see. It's totally man-made. It's what's left after a bunch of people went to a Taylor Swift concert in Munich, Germany. It's like a hill made of dirt and trash left behind by the crowd. In August 2024, police were called to a bar in La Crosse, Wisconsin because a guy was causing a scene. The bartender reported that a heavily drunk 35-year-old man had come in and started threatening to fight other customers. After leaving the bar, he tried to get on his motorcycle but ended up knocking it over, raising concerns that he might try to ride off and put others in danger. The bartender called 911, and when the officer arrived, he spotted someone who matched the guy's description, struggling to lift his motorcycle. It became clear that the best move was to arrange a ride home for him because he was clearly too drunk to drive.
Police officer, I'm asking you what's your name.
Over, man.
You got your ID on you?
Will you stop shining at my face?
I'm not shining at your face, brother.
Yes, you are.
I'm shining at the ground.
Yes, you are.
I'm shining at the ground. What's going on?
Shine at the ground then. That way I can talk to you.
Just stay sitting right there, okay? Hey, what's going on?
He just kind of came in and was making a ruckus, being really belligerent. It was like talking about, oh, pee your ass like doing it right now. I was like, yeah, you gotta, like, I'm gonna close this place down.
I
I didn't want you to get on your bike and get in a crash, man.
You tried, man.
We're just trying to help, dude.
Yeah, I didn't want him to get on that thing and try and wreck somebody else's night.
You're good, dog. You're good. We're just talking.
You're good.
We joked a lot.
All right. I believe you.
The sheriff of La Crosse County showed up to help convince the guy to take the ride.
All right, brother. How are we going to get you home?
Right now, like...
Huh? How are we going to get you home?
Where's home?
I don't know. Where are you staying at? I'm 10-2 right now. Somebody's coming. They can just keep coming 10-40. What's that?
I ain't done this.
Yeah, they were worried about you because you're in there just... You
We're
seem like
all drinking, man.
Right,
You better watch everybody that walks out.
They were worried about you driving away in your motorcycle, too.
I didn't.
I know, you tipped it over.
I bumped into it.
I know.
I wasn't gonna drive it.
All right. Well, you didn't right now, so...
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, here's the deal.
That's a bar. I'm f***ed up.
You got your ID on you?
No.
I want to get you a ride home or something, but I gotta know who you are.
I ain't got no warrants out for me, man. Can you just let me go? I won't.
Can you tell me what your name is, then? Can you tell me what your name? That's not for us. That's something else. That's not for us.
We'll see.
I'm just talking to you.
You have to pick that bike up, man. I'm trying to sell it, man.
I'll help you pick the bike up, but I gotta know what your name is. Do you know where you stay?
A minute or two from here.
In a hotel? On the island here, though. What you up here for, work? That's your bike, though, right? You just said it was your bike. It don't matter. Listen, you're not in trouble right now. I'm just trying to figure out where you need to go and...
Leave me alone.
Huh?
Leave me alone.
I don't want you riding that bike. You said the hotel on the island, though, right? I mean, I can give you a ride, but I gotta know who you are first. Huh?
Catch up to him.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. There's nothing here. I just want to get him out here, you know.
Just don't like him walking drunk.
When the man handed over his cigarettes, he missed a chance to toss them in the river and swap his bad habit for something healthier. After checking to make sure he was leaving, the officer realized the guy might have headed toward the river, worrying he could fall in and drown. They found a trail of unlit cigarettes leading to a dock, where they heard loud splashes that sounded like he might be in trouble. The sheriff quickly announced he was going in with flotation devices and called for the La Crosse County Dive Rescue Team and the fire department.
Yes, the boat's on the way. Dive rescue's coming.
The sheriff managed to get the man to swim to the west bank of the river, but he kept insisting on getting back in the water.
907, they are out of the water.
Go for it.
907, I'm jumping in, going over there. Josh, come here. Come over here. What? I'm gonna go across.
Not in the water. Let's go. Not in the water. Not in the water. I just want to go home. They are. I promise.
Going back in the water, swimming back across. Behind the river raft. Come down the crescent place. We're behind the...
I will take you home myself. You're lying. I'm not lying. You know my home. Dude, I'm tired of it. Come on. I'm checking it. No. There's the buoy. When he gets on the dock, put him right on top.
Alright.
Don't me. I'm not on you. It's okay.
It's a sheriff.
The sheriff.
Grab the buoy.
Don't let go of me.
Hey, grab the buoy.
Don't let go of me.
I am. I'm not touching you.
You can't swim in my mouth.
The seagull.
Seagull.
Does he need help?
Do you have a life vest yet?
Do we have a life vest?
We don't have a life vest.
Right there, right there. Flotation device.
Got a flotation device.
Flotation device. I'm gonna run down there. Keep looking for another life jacket.
Eventually, they both made it to the dock, and a nearby boat helped lift them out.
Here. Where you guys at? Here.
Come on, dude. Get over here.
Move out of here, man.
Come on. There's stuff. Get up the steps.
Touch me and shit.
Okay.
Okay, just grab on.
You just trying to touch me.
We're not gonna touch you, just grab on.
Grab him, grab all of you. Just a sec, hold there until we get another
Come on, come over, y'all.
Okay.
Come on.
Come here, John.
There, you can get up right here. I just put a ladder in. I just put a ladder in right here.
Don't touch on me, man. That's the guy about the water, dude. What's wrong with y'all?
Put your hands on your back.
I ain't done shit.
Nope. Stop.
It was just... My arm hurts.
At that point, the officer felt he had enough reason to arrest the guy and get him to hospital for detox. The man started throwing his weight around, nearly knocking the officers off the dock.
Walk. Then walk. Then walk. Then walk.
Oh my God! Oh my fucking God! Look at my wrist! Oh, I can't feel my hand! Stop!
Watch your head, man. I don't want you hitting your head on
Let me go! Let my fucking handcuffs go! I cannot feel my fucking hands! Please let my hands go!
The ambulance crew had to sedate him since he was completely uncooperative. But it didn't stop there. At the hospital, the guy threatened to leave and refused to cooperate. He had to be strapped to the hospital bed, where he verbally abused the staff and fought back.
No, we don't have to have these on. If you can just sit here comfortably in the bed.
Yeah, okay.
Is that okay?
Just talk about
If you start swinging at people or being a dangerous thing, but else
I am a protector. I almost sit up from it. I can't breathe.
Don't be headbutting, dude. You're pushing down the wrong path, man.
I am I'm a fucking person!
Because of his behavior, the doctor ordered sedation, and they had to hold him down during the procedure. As a result, this 35-year-old man from Mississippi was hit with misdemeanor charges for resisting and obstructing an officer twice, plus disorderly conduct. He was initially given a $1,000 cash bond, but since he couldn't access those funds, it was later switched to a signature bond.
I thought there were some stupid people in the world, and then there's this. 3 rows of cars. Middle row, completely blocked in.
Snowdonia National Park in Wales, UK draws a lot of tourists with its beautiful views and tough hiking trails. But lately, all those visitors mean that even if you manage to find a parking spot, you might have trouble getting out of it when you come back to your car later. Race with Ryan is a multiplayer racing game for young ones inspired by the super popular YouTube channel Ryan's World, which has over 35 million subscribers. The channel features 11-year-old Ryan Kaji, along with his mom, dad, and twin sisters, and used to be called Ryan's Toys Review. Ryan's World mixes unboxing and personal vlogs and has racked up more than 55 billion views. In 2018, Ryan was even named the highest paid YouTuber in the world, thanks to his YouTube earnings, merchandise deals, and TV shows. Released in 2019, Race with Ryan was the first official game from the Ryan's World brand and was a hit among the channel's fans. Marketed as a fun, innocent game for young ones, it's aimed at young ones aged 2 to 6, but one player stumbled upon something really creepy hidden in the game's files. In 2019, a Twitter user named TiniestTurtles shared an image he found while snooping around in the game's files. The picture showed a cartoon face crying bloody tears with its eyes and mouth sewn shut. While the image itself isn't the scariest thing out there, it's unsettling because it features Ryan's character, who's based on the real-life Ryan Kaji. The developers didn't comment on the image, which led to a lot of speculation online, and soon people were coming up with theories about what it could mean. As far as anyone knows, you can't actually find or trigger the image in the game. It's just hidden away in the files alongside other textures that would modify Ryan's face based on what happens during races. Some people think the textures were made by a frustrated developer just trying to blow off some steam, or maybe it was a placeholder used for testing animations of Ryan's character getting hit during a race. Others speculate that the developers might have included the creepy texture as a joke after finishing the other textures, since it was easy to find in the files. There's even a theory that the developers added it to grab more attention for the game, but that seems a bit off for a young one's game, especially with such a graphic image. Some users believe there's a more sinister angle to it. One popular conspiracy theory suggests that the bloody texture is Ryan's cry for help, as the stitched face resembles a doll's. People think Ryan might have asked the developer to include it to show how he feels like a puppet for his parents' profits. While that theory is pretty far-fetched, the texture is still incredibly creepy and feels totally out of place in a game made for young ones.
Just trying to get out. It's okay. It's okay. Not a problem. Just let her get out, please.
Okay.
It's okay.
Don't give me a big face. Oh, Jesus. Wow, oh, shit.
This dude must have been in a rush or something. The road was closed, but he's like, nah, I can just drive on the sidewalk. He's scratching his car, getting flats and everything. His friend is trying to stop him, but he's all, no way I'm gonna do this. And he almost hits his friend when they try to get out of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the cops are gonna come. Let's stop, dude. Let's stop, dude. That's dumb as fuck.
Be careful. Your friend's gonna run you over. Be careful. He's not gonna run you over. Be careful.
In my car? No. That's dumb. That's dumb.
When the road finally opens up, he's still driving like a maniac. He hits another car and is honking at pedestrians. It's total chaos. And get this, he just drives off, leaving his friend to chase after him on foot. It's like something out of a movie.
Oh my God. And she left her friend.
Check this out. A helicopter pilot was flying supplies to people affected by Hurricane Helene. Suddenly, he sees something amazing. A guy using a mirror to signal for help. The pilot lands and guess who it is? NASCAR champ Greg Biffle. He's a licensed helicopter pilot and he's been helping out with relief effort. Imagine the relief on that guy's face when he saw the helicopter. These folks had no power, no food, and no water. Thanks to a mirror and a hero pilot, they got the help they needed.
We found this gentleman and the families that were there simply by that mirror. The look of relief on his face, because these guys are helping all of their neighbors. They don't have power, food, water, or supplies.
This disrespectful couple was seen wasting holy water at a sacred religious site in Bali. Whether they knew it was holy water or not is up for debate, but either way, what they did was just plain trashy. In the second clip she posted just a few days ago, she's confronted by a bunch of people in the parking lot who accuse her of leaving her husky in the car on a hot day. But if you listen closely, at least with my headphones, you can hear the car still running. So it seems like she hasn't even gotten out of the vehicle yet.
Why are you minding my business though?
Because that dog is being tortured.
How is she being tortured?
You left her in your car. Are you stupid?
I haven't even got out the car yet, sir. I literally just pulled up.
You are out of the car.
I literally just pulled up. What are you guys talking about? And I told you to mind your business.
I'm gonna mind my business. That dog left in the car.
Like, what are you talking about? She's fine. The car is on. The air is on. So what are you guys talking about? Like, what's the problem? Karens, man. But
it's open though. It's open.
You want to fill inside my car, lady? You're minding the wrong business. My car's on. My air is blowing. I have a husky.
I know you.
My air is blowing. Do you want to fill it to make you feel better, ma'am?
Yes.
Hey, Maury, where you at?
This lady is sick.
This video from St. John's Hospital is really disturbing. It shows a patient attacking nurses with a pipe. 4 nurses were hurt. The guy who did it had been acting confused. But this is still shocking. It's a reminder how dangerous healthcare workers' jobs can be. we're seeing more and more violence in hospitals. In Minnesota, they have even formed a task force to deal with the problem.
So we've heard stories of primarily nurses, because they're the largest portion of the healthcare delivery workforce, who have been hit or spit on or punched or been subjected to some sort of verbal or emotional abuse, and that makes the workplace a very stressful place for them to be.
Nurses are often the targets of physical and verbal abuse. It's a serious issue that needs to be addressed. Check out this terrifying moment when an Indian family is just chilling in their living room, totally unaware of the nightmare about to hit them. Five robbers somehow break in, waving guns and machetes around. They're not taking any chances. They know exactly how to keep an eye on everyone. They force the whole family into one room, and while two of the robbers keep watch inside, the others have the run of the house, spending the next few minutes grabbing valuables before making their escape. You know those movies where the cops try to spin a car around to make it stop? Well, this cop tried that, but the bad guy was just like, nope, not today, and kept driving. It got even crazier when the bad guy started going the wrong way. He ended up crashing into another car, but luckily nobody got seriously hurt. The cops finally caught the guy. His name was Brandon Jerome Baker, and he was charged with a bunch of stuff like speeding and driving drunk. It's crazy how some people can be so reckless.
No.
This guy thought it would be cool to feed a bear. Like, seriously? That's a bad idea. The bear got a little too close for comfort, and this guy was probably thinking, oh no, I'm the snack now. He definitely learned his lesson about feeding wild animals.
No.
So here's what went down on Thursday around 1:30 p.m. Woodbury officer Tim Wright pulled over Tyler Wilmot on North Main Street for not displaying his license plate correctly. Officer Wright asked Wilmot for his license and registration, but it turned out Wilmot was driving without a license. While Officer Wright went back to his cruiser to process the info, Wilmot got out of his black Jeep and approached the officer. Before Wright even got out of his cruiser, he called for backup because he noticed Wilmot was walking away. When Officer Wright exited his vehicle and started walking toward Wilmot, that's when things escalated into a struggle.
Don't come near me. Don't come near me.
The video shows Wilmot swinging at Officer Wright with what looked like a weapon, and soon after, Officer Wright ended up on the ground. We stopped the video here because it gets pretty intense. Just moments later, another police cruiser arrived, and Officer John Cow chased after Wilmot, eventually using a taser to bring him down.
He attacked me. Give me your other hand.
Meanwhile, Officer Wright can be seen coughing up blood and calling for an ambulance.
Send me an ambulance for me.
While Officer Cow was handcuffing Wilmot, he turned to check on Officer Wright, who pointed to his neck.
Did he stab you? He attacked me. Yeah, I think so.
The footage then shows blood on the left side of Wright's face. That's where the body cam footage cuts off. In court on Friday when Wilmot was arraigned, we learned some disturbing details about his past and his history with Officer Wright. Most notably, the stab wound was just 1 millimeter away from Wright's carotid artery, meaning he was really close to potentially dying. This situation is still under investigation. Wilmot, 31, is facing charges of attempted murder and assaulting a police officer among other charges, and he's expected back in court on the 9th. Early Saturday morning on October 5th, Bridgeport police officers responded to a frantic call about a disturbed individual at a house on Terry Place. Upon arrival, they encountered a 45-year-old man, Huntley Jackson. As the officers attempted to de-escalate the situation, Jackson suddenly lunged at them with a knife. In a split-second decision, Officer Setti became the target of the attack, sustaining multiple stab wounds to her shoulder, head, and neck.
Which hospital do you go to?
And see if Dad can open it.
Sir! Can you unlock the door? See? This is why we don't do this.
What's your name? What's your name?
What the f***? This is why we don't do this shit, man.
Get out of the room. Get out of the room. So they got keys now. So they're killing it.
To protect his fellow officer, Officer Jimenez was forced to fire his weapon, striking Jackson twice. Both individuals were rushed to St. Vincent's Hospital for emergency medical treatment.
Sorry.
What's your name?
I just got to the back.
What's your name?
No.
Get away.
I'm this shit, man.
Get out of the room. Get out of the room. So we got keys. So they're killing it. Come on. No! Don't hit him. Top five. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Drop the knife. 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 Don't hit him, please. Drop the knife. Relax, dropping shit. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Finish your round. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Yo, MYUU.
Fortunately, Officer Setti's injuries were not life-threatening and she was released after receiving care. Jackson, however, underwent surgery and remains hospitalized in serious but stable condition. He has since been charged with attempted murder, first-degree assault, and assault on a public safety officer.
Shots fired. Don't move!
A judge set his bail at a staggering $750,000.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Don't hit him, please. Don't hit him. Drop the knife! Relax, dropping shit. Don't hit him.
On July 13th, 2024, in Ohio, the cops got a call about a crazy lady at a convenience store. She was running around waving a knife at customers, freaking everyone out. When the officers arrived, they cuffed her, but she was fighting back like crazy.
Let's go. And she got a knife.
Don't, hold on.
Stop.
No, hold.
Stop.
Please stop grabbing me. You grabbing me. You not talking.
Stop.
Oh my God. I didn't do it.
Stop.
Hold on. I
You need to stop.
Listen to
Put
me
your hands
good.
behind the wall.
Hold on.
But
you pushing me. You didn't say nothing to me, but you're grabbing me. Oh my God. Oh. This what you doing?
Roll over.
Oh my God.
They had to wrestle her to the ground to get her under control.
Roll over.
Oh.
Roll over. Roll over now.
Hold on. See, this is
Roll
bad.
over.
For real?
Roll over.
Sir, this
Roll
is
over
for
now.
Me. This is crazy.
Roll over.
I just came from work. Listen, I just came from work. I never did nothing to nobody. No, I ain't got a gun. Hold on. I have taken. Oh my God.
Roll over.
Now I'm about to
Roll
go.
over.
God done me down. Okay. This is crazy. Oh God, Jesus wept. Oh my. I can't believe this. I ain't resisting nothing. I'm not. I just came from Arby's. And from my job from work, y'all.
We don't want her back in the store.
Guess what? Y'all got me down bad.
Clear channel.
No, it's okay. I ain't gonna say nothing. Got me down bad and you pay me for nothing. I have a knife and I had a taser, I got mace to protect myself as I just got off of work. I went to Arby's and got a thing. I ain't come here for that, man. I came from work. Look at me good. I'm a goddamn fugitive for what? To come to get black and miles? That for my protection when I'm out here.
Stop and just walk.
I am. But you know what? This shit is crazy. I just got off of work.
We gotta get
search
search on
I have it because of my... Never mind. You know what? This is my life story. I ain't did shit. I work to protect. Never mind.
After they finally got her into the back of the cop car, she was still causing a scene.
Me, I'ma call my lawyer and take me for nothing. I try to protect myself. I ain't did shit to nobody. I roll out here. Move around. I hate Akron. I ain't did. I work. What I'm gonna tell my job tomorrow? Oh, I got off of work and got an orange cream drink from Arby's and went to whatever the Bass Barker Market and get black and mouse. And all of a sudden, I'm going to jail for what?
The officers talked to some witnesses who said the woman had stormed into the store and started scaring everyone off with a knife.
Yeah, she dropped it right here when she picked it up, and then she had it like this and walked. Right
the knife?
Yeah, talking to him.
We have it.
Oh, you got it?
I have it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what was she doing in here?
I just wound up coming to work, but talking to him because she was arguing with him.
But you saw her have the knife out?
Yeah, because it was right here, and then she picked it back up, and then he was telling her to get out, and I was like, get out. And she walked over here like this with it. It was like, this, and that. You going to regret it. I don't give a f*** the police, blah, this, and that.
Actually, she was fighting with the guy from outside. He came
So, a customer?
Yeah.
Good weekend, gentlemen.
She came and pulled from outside to inside. She has the knife in her hand.
What's your name, man?
Oh, I'm not in my name. You can talk to him because it was with him.
I just need, because you saw her out with the knife.
Oh.
Back in the car, the woman was freaking out and refusing to answer any questions.
Everybody trying to come down bad on me, and it's
Can I talk to you for a second?
I ain't doing it.
I'm Sergeant Bowman. I'm this officer's supervisor, and I'd like to talk to you about what happened if you'll talk to me.
My heart is out because I swear to God, I just got out of work and went to there to get cookies.
Dude, can you tell me what your name is?
Yeah, you already know.
I've never met you before. I have no idea who you are.
I ain't met you either.
What's your name?
I ain't meet none of the people before he grabbed me by my arm. Y'all don't understand.
What's your name, dear? Sorry.
She was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, carrying a concealed weapon, and resisting arrest. Talk about a bad day. Connor from The Explorer Returns is an urban explorer who likes to go to places really late at night, so he's sometimes seen some weird stuff. After trying a few times, Connor finally went back to an abandoned children's home. It was scary, but nothing too crazy happened, or so he thought. After he uploaded the video, people told him about something terrifying they saw.
Someone's been in here very recently. I'm not even shitting you. Someone's been inside this building since I came here a few days ago to try and do this video. Oh, look at the size of that spider up there. It looks to me... Well... What the f*** is that noise? What the f***? Hello? Is there anybody there? If there's someone here, I will leave.
In the video, you can see a person in a hood watching Connor, and then they quickly hide. Some people, including Connor, wonder how he didn't see the guy. He thinks he must have been looking somewhere else. This isn't the only time he's accidentally filmed something mysterious. 3 years later, Connor went to an abandoned care home. He first knew he wasn't alone when he heard a loud noise.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
Connor checked where the noise came from and saw a fire extinguisher on the desk. Later, he went back and the fire extinguisher was standing on the table. Maybe he moved it without noticing. But there was also a shadowy figure that he definitely didn't move. Connor says he was looking at the front door and missed seeing the figure. It's weird, but these kinds of things don't happen very often in Connor's videos. What do you think? So on July 23rd, this dude heard some freaky noises on his land. He called up his buddy Andrew, who's a total skeptic and doesn't believe in ghosts or aliens or anything supernatural. They went outside to check it out, and can you guess what they found? A weird alien looking thing. It was totally freaky.
The heck is that? Oh, shoot, go! Shoot! Just get out of the house! Get out of the house! Just get back to the house! Just get back to the house! Jesus Christ, Jesus.
TP Urbex is a YouTube channel all about exploring abandoned places. It's only been around for a little over a year, but it already has over 350,000 people watching it. In January 2024, they posted a video of two young guys exploring an old abandoned high school. The school was called William A. Wirt High School, and it's in Gary, Indiana, really close to Lake Michigan. Even though the old school looks really bad in the video, you can tell it used to be a pretty nice place. Of all the rooms, the auditorium looks the best. The bright red seats are a cool reminder of what it was like before the school closed. While the teens were walking around, they saw a guy with a metal pipe staring at them near the auditorium.
Some kids got in here and were throwing some stuff in the balcony area. Oh, hey, what's up, man? You want us to get on out of here? Hey, we'll leave, bro. We'll leave, all right? Come on. Let's go. Just get out of any door. This door right here. Get out. You sure? Let's go. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The guy started chasing them out of the building, but he stopped when they got outside. It's really creepy how he didn't say anything. He just chased them with a metal pipe he probably wanted to use as a weapon. When something like this happens, you have to think about everyone's side of the story. The guy who chased them might be homeless and living in the school. He probably sees the building as his home, so it's annoying for him when people come in without asking. But for the explorers, it's scary to be chased by someone who has a weapon and might not be thinking straight. These guys were exploring an old abandoned school called the Robert Fulton School. They had their cameras ready to capture everything. As they walked through the creepy hallways, they could feel how old and spooky the place was. The floors were creaking and the desks were covered in dusts. Suddenly, they heard a weird noise that made them jump.